Hi, I'm Carol Standing, and today's question is for those of us that wear Whoops or Auras or other health devices. When you track your data, do you actually know what to do with it? Not what the score was, but actually what to do differently today because of what the data shows you. Because the research shows, and this comes from the wearable industry itself, that Whoop and Aura are now both valued at about 10 billion US dollars. So huge value there. And their own analysis shows the most common question of users to their AI coaches isn't about the data itself, it's the next step. What do they do with it? Because the gap isn't the tracking, it's then what to do with the data and how to translate that into your actions today. The research shows that people fall into three very broad categories. There's people that check their data and then feel a bit guilty about the number because it's showing them something that they weren't expecting. They thought it would be better. The second group override the data because they trust how they feel over what their device is telling you. Or the third group is even worse, is they just stop looking at their numbers because their scores don't connect with anything that they can do themselves. They don't feel they can turn that into actions. And of course, none of that is what the technology is designed to deliver. It's designed to genuinely collect valuable data about our health, our HRV trends, our sleep stages, our recovery, temperature. All of these tell a story about what's going on inside your body that you can't actually feel consciously, but it's feedback that your body is able to give you. But this data without any level of interpretation clearly is just overwhelming. And as I say, some people just stop tracking it. So the next step is these big companies, Whoop and Aura, are now working towards something that will give you a translation, translate the data, the trends, and everything into something you can do about it. And I'm building something very similar. Mine will be a much more personable, personal one-on-one approach. If this is of interest to you in any way, shape, or form, it would be hugely helpful to me if you could write insights below, just so I can gauge the level of interest before I develop this any further. And in the meantime, I wish you a really great day.